In 2016 February, oh yeah, story change. Crayfish bed. Oh yeah, they carry me, they dump me for Aduro house. Make with a roll. Make I tell you the food gist. Mad oh. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Story of Motherhood. Thank you so much, guys. It's another story time. Like I always say, grab your popcorn. If you don't drink juice, take a glass of water. As for me, beside me, I have a glass of water. Sit down and enjoy this gist. Yes. If you know you are just watching me for the first time, my name is Choice. I am an immigrant mother of 2 beautiful kids and a cute husband, and we live in Bremen, Germany. In this family, we have no problem at all. Do you still have other things packed outside? Come, go grab those things. Pack finally into this family, because this is the home of peace. To my old subscribers and my old viewers, thank you so much for always clicking in. I really do appreciate it. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about my camp life as an asylum seeker, my camp life as an Aduro. This one are odd gist. In this gist, I got a mix sound with pidgin because I want make this matter make it cross border. So like I said before, I want this video to cross border. Yes, I want it to cross border. So I beg my international people, don't be too offended. If you need a place of translator, just ask somebody. You can even translate it. I'm going to be missing this with a pidgin, like broken English. Ninja broken English. Now I go to the top this one. We're going to mix some. You know I would do it, yeah? Thank you so much. So let's just go straight to the point, because this video, anytime people will say, sorry about that, you used to say, I don't want it to be too long, but at the end of the day, it goes 20 minutes. Okay, guys, story time is normally like this, you know what I mean? So guys, I'm going to be telling you about my camp life as an asylum seeker, and also my camp life as an Aduro refugee. This one are odd gist. Oh yeah, mad. I'm going to be starting from when I got to Germany, 2015. During the month of November 2015, when I got to Germany, and I am also going to be saying a little bit. But if you want the full story, why I seek for asylum, again, I've said the story before, but I think I am going to add more and more. If you want the full package, please drop it on the comment section. I am ready to gist you. My life now experience like you. You know I will do it, guys. We keep it real. So guys, 2016, I found myself in the camp. I'll find myself as an asylum seeker. I found myself as a refugee. So when I got to Munich in 2016, at the central station, I saw a brother, a Nigeria brother, and I said, please, can you help me to locate where I can seek for asylum as a refugee? And the brother said, why not, sister? Let me take you there. I remember the brother was with the family. They escorted me to the refugee camp. So we got to the first camp. I cannot remember the first camp, but it's called first stop in Munich. So when I got to the first stop in Munich, and then when I entered, the first thing they asked was, do you want to seek for asylum? I said yes. They said, okay, sit down, coffee or tea? I said coffee. And then I was drinking my coffee, and then they told me, they told me to come forward to the desk. And when I got them, the next thing was, do you have a passport? I said, no, I don't have a passport. Guys, then I refused to bring out my passport. No one bring them out that time, you understand? So I'll be mixing it with pidgin, guys, so my people will flow very well. That I don't have a passport. And then the next thing they asked was if I have any money with me, like any money at all. whatsoever currency. I told them I have 20 euro, and really I have 20 euro. So the person that told me I shouldn't declare my passport didn't tell me that I shouldn't tell them that I have money. So I said I have money. So they collected the money from me, and they told me that they asked again if any sign of identity. I said I don't have any. So I have dropped all my documents and everything with somebody. So then they said, okay, they took me to an inner room, and then they take me a passport picture. They gave me a form to fill all my duties and all my duties. So after filling that, they took me to a room, to a place where I can sleep. And they told me that this is the first step. This is the first stop, and this is not where you will be staying. By tomorrow, we are going to transfer you to another camp. So at that night, I was the only person in that room. I cried my life. I really cried my life. At that moment inside that room, I was just thinking. I was thinking like, wow, really? Is this a reality or a dream? I was just feeling at that moment that what is happening? Really? I am now original asylum seeker. Oh my goodness. This is not the life that I want for myself. I really cried. And guys, to the extent that I pick up a mirror and I was looking at myself crying and telling myself, what is this? So I was crying and crying and crying, and I fell asleep. So that was what I remember, that I cried and I fell asleep. So guys, in the morning, they came and they knocked my door. I think they knocked everybody's door. So we went for breakfast, and then after breakfast, they told me that I have to pack my things and come sit in the hall. So I saw a lot of people that morning, and we are waiting to be transferred to another camp. So guys, they call us, and we enter the bus. It's not really far from the next camp. I think it's walkable, but they took us with bus, and then we enter the bus and we land to the camp, to the main camp. This camp, guys, this camp, people that is familiar with this camp, and people that live in Munich and are seek for asylum can testify with this camp. This camp is one of the biggest. Like, it's so big. It's so big. I think it's formally and military zone. You understand? So it's a very big camp, and it is called Kivagati. Kivagati. Shout out. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well. Me, I don't forget many things. So this camp is called Kivagati. So they transfer us there, and then we were in the office, and they called us, and then we were in the hall waiting to be given rooms, and then they called us. So when they showed me my room, guys, I checked the wall. The wall was so messed up, like even splash of shit is on the wall. Splash of shit is on the wall. Dirt is everywhere. And we were 6 in that room. At first, I met 3 people. So, guys, when I entered the room, they came in and they called me to come and take the things that I will be needing for myself, like towel, bed sheet, a toothpaste, a brush, like a shampoo, you understand, and tissue. Yeah, they gave me 1 tissue I could still remember. So I went, they gave me everything, and I entered the camp. So when I got to the camp, the next person close to me is a Benin girl, and I am also a Benin. I am so sorry to disappoint you guys. I am a pure Benin, father and mother, but I don't know how to speak Benin, but I understand everything. So when I got inside the room back, and we greeted and everything, shout out. We greeted, she knows that if she comes across this video, I don't need to mention them. We greeted and everything, and we exchanged, we were just talking and we connected. So I spread my bed and I start to cry again. And she said, why are you crying? And we start to share story. And she told me too, I have my own story. She also shared a story. As I said, and we encourage each other. We take a hug, like we hug each other, and we said, yes, we have to be strong for each other. So a lot of people ladies start coming in, guys. So we were 6 in that room. So guys, the door of that camp, they don't close it. You cannot lock the door. So that's just it. So the next morning, guys, I am so sorry to tell you this. If you're eating right now, I am sorry to disappoint you. The next morning, I want to go and take a shower. When I got to the shower, I saw shit on the ground, like poo-poo on the ground, filled up everywhere. I flew, I ran out, and the girl started, I came into the room and the girl started laughing. And so when I came back, she started laughing. She said, why did you run out from the bathroom? I said, God, how can woman be the bath for that place? She said, woman be not the bath for that place. Now only you won't go risk scam before. Although some people they bath for people who if you stay for dirty. I said, where you come the bath? She you know the bath. She tell me, say, no, at the bath, but now midnight and now for inside bush. Jeez. Seriously? Hey, God. So you have to bath every midnight. She said, yes. So, and she said, okay, let's take a walk. We have to go to the supermarket. You have to buy a bucket. I said, what will I use for the bucket? She said, that bucket, now we will take the fresh water, say the bath, and you will buy like 2 buckets. One also will get cover, like that custard bucket will get cover, and the other one, normal bucket. I said, so that custard bucket will get cover. What do you want to use and do? She said, we're going to use and take the sheets. Sorry, guys. I say, so no other toilet. She said, yes. Say that custard bucket. Now we go the shit put. I say, oh my God, this is reality. So we went out. I was feeling so like calm when I met somebody there. I was feeling so calm, like, okay, I have somebody to talk to. I was not crying often. She encouraged me to blend in. You know, she was just there for me. So we went outside from the camp and then we bought bucket, we bought Deetoy. She has already bought those ones. So I bought bucket, I bought Deetoy, I bought a jig, I bought some disinfector, you know. So we came back home and everything. So she told me, when we got home, she told me, yeah, then it was lunchtime. She told me we have to go and eat lunch. I said, okay, there is a canteen. Guys, that is another one. So when we got to the canteen, guys, I met another thing that made me like, God, is this a reality or a dream? So we got to the canteen and then we queued up to get our food, and they gave us tag. Of course, for the canteen, you need a tag, a ID to show that you live in the camp. So they checked me, I have the tag, and we got to the canteen. We queued up and I was expecting delicacy, like yummy food, like Edge's Food Corner food, like Afro-Italian, like lots more, like Onye Sunshine food. I was just, like Ziki's word too, I was just expecting yummy stuff. So when I got there, they gave me cold milk, cold bread, cold soup, cold everything, cold inside winter again, guys. February, inside winter again, everything cold. So I didn't notice that it was cold. She was just watching me. So when I got, I sat down and we sat down. She also took our food too. We sat down, and when I tested the food, guys, I almost threw up because it was really cold, and I'm expected to take warm soup and everything, warm milk and everything, but it was really cold, like it's too cold. I said, sis, now this one, now you they drink for you. She told me, I just to make you come try now, so that if I they tell you, you go no say yes, now reality. I said, sis, why they always want me to try first? She said, can you eat it? I said, no, I cannot eat it. She said, oh, I'm going to tell you the days they cook good food. Like you will eat chicken and rice. You will also eat some nice potatoes and boiled meat. I said, that is the only days I want to be coming to this canteen. She was not laughing. So we left. She told me we have to go out and let me take you somewhere. So she took me somewhere. We went to a Nigeria house, a Nigeria sister's house. She already have a house, and then she took me in, and I don't know, they connected also because she was looking for where to also eat good food. She took me in, and the lady welcomed us, and she prepared betsa obolo soup with correct pando yam cheese. Come see me as I dey rush food. We were just gisting. It was really fun and everything, and also a lifetime experience. It makes me even stronger, guys. It makes me who I am today. It makes me stronger. It makes my personality, and it makes my energy to increase, guys. So that's just it. That is just it. I am a survivor, and you also are a survivor. You also are a survivor. So guys, sorry about that. So guys, we finished eating the pounded yam and we went back to the camp. So when we get back to the camp, they always come to the camp to check. All the security will go to each room, count everybody there to know if you don't sleep outside the camp, because it is not allowed. So the next day, they came, the security came to the room and told me and some other girls that we have medical checkup. So they gave us the time and date. So inside that camp, there is a hospital, there is a doctor that will check you. That is checkup, general checkup. So the next day we walked down to the hospital in the camp, the clinic in the camp, and then we went to the art doctor, like checked all my body and everything and said I am fine. So they gave me a yellow card. So I went back to I went back to the to the camp in the to the room that they gave me in the camp. You understand, guys? So when I went back to the room, and also in 3 hours time they came again, the social came again and also said, they gave me a paper, and I said, what is this for? They told me that this is the paper that you will use to go and take clothes. I said, oh really? Wow, Jama is blessed. Really? Jama is blessed like this. Okay, this is another side of Jama that I'm saying. So they told me, and I said, oh wow, that's fine. So my friend said, yes, she has already there. She was my friend there. She has already collected us, but she's going to lead me there so that I will. She was just too nice, you know. She was just too nice. So she the next day I went to where I'm supposed to pick the clothes. I pick clothes, I pick shoes. We were given access to five each. So I picked 5 tops, 5 pullover, 5 oze, 5 socks, everything 5. It was not a brown new, it was a fairly used, you understand? So guys, that's just it. So guys, if you want to know why I decided to pick clothes from the characters, like from the characters, you know, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to tell you what happened to my clothes. So yeah, so I picked those things and we went back to the camp. So this is day 4 in the camp, in Kivagati camp. So day 4. So guys, after the medical and also the cloth picking, the 7th day in the camp, the social came again and said, oh, okay, take a paper. This paper. And I said, what is this paper for? They told me for your pocket money. I said, really? Gave me time and everything. So it was day 6, day 7. I went to where I am supposed to collect the pocket money. And I can't remember exactly how much. I cannot really remember how much they gave me, you know. I cannot remember, so I wouldn't be saying that in Kivagati camp. I cannot remember. So yeah, so I collected the money, and yeah, so on the 7th day they came again and they said we are going on transfer. So luckily for me and my girlfriend, my roommate there in Kivagati, we were transferred the same day. So we were transferred and they gave us a ticket for train, and they gave us direction on how to go to the next camp, guys. So we took a train and we went to the next camp. So in this camp is another camp, and this is Mosfeld. So we got to Mosfeld, close to 2 there in Munich. Shout out. So we got to Mosfeld, and yeah, we went in Mosfeld. That camp in Mosfeld is so clean. Like then was so very clean because it's an hotel that they turned into a camp. So it was really clean, like very clean and everything. And we were like 6. We were 4 in that room. So it was really, really clean. The toilet, you can use it and everything. So we decided to throw those buckets for bathing. And also I throw those cover bucket for poo-poo. So I throw them away. You understand? I throw it away. I mix some. You understand? So that mad, oh, this story too mad, oh. Guys, let me tell you why I like this slang very well. Instagram, man. Ninja, you people are bringing slangs, eh? I really like it. I called my younger brother one day. I'm going to go back to my story. I'll never forget. I called my younger brother one day. We were just excited. And he just shout like on phone, mad. I said, I'm not a mad. He said, no, now slangs like interesting, like nice, like beautiful. So I throw those things away and everything, and that's just it. So we're just living our life in camp, and that is the camp that I got. That's my favorite ugly pot. So yeah. So we just living our life in camp and everything. So that camp we could not cook. It's not allowed, but we do it one kind, one kind. We do it one kind, one kind. We could, one kind, one kind, just to eat pepper and everything. So that's just it. So in that camp, I didn't spend too long. I think I spent I think I spent I can remember I spent 5 days, and the same process of eating cold food, bread, fruit, apple, you understand? So that's just it. So 5 days later, they called me again and they said, I am going for transfer, and they transferred us to a living house. Yes, shout out. Yeah, they transferred us to a living house. They transferred me and some other people to a living house, and my friend that we were coming together from Kivagati, they didn't transfer us together to the same camp, and I missed her from there. So that's just it, guys. So they transferred me to a different camp, and this camp we could cook. In this camp, I stayed. Firstly, I stayed with a roommate in this camp. I stayed with a roommate, and with the toilet was shared with more than 15%, and also the kitchen was shared with more than 15%. But anyway, as far I could cook, I was just moving on, just trying to be strong and just trying to encourage myself with positivity. You know what I mean? So the first thing I did when I got to the living house camp, the first thing I did was to go to the social and told them that I need to start a Dutch course. Yes, I went there and I said I want to start a Dutch course. So at that, and they told me you can go this, you can do this, you can do this, and then I started Dutch course. But before I went to them, they also sent me to the social and told me that social means people that are responsible for you. It's an administration that are responsible for you. So they told me to go for the social, and social gave me money. They registered me and everything, and then they gave me date for my interview. So that is going to be another story. If you want to know my interview, like interviewing me why I seek for asylum from the government, please let me know on the comment section. So I will be ready to tell you. So I got to start Dutch course inside the compound, and later I found myself going to Dutch course elsewhere, but I started in the camp. You understand? So in that camp, the living house camp, I saw another kind of life. We were more than 3,000 people in that camp. It's so big. It's a container camp, like container. I don't know if you know container. It's made of zinc. Yeah, it made of zinc. It's really hot. It's a container camp. You share the washing machine room. You share the kitchen. You share the toilet and everything. You share a roommate. So I stayed in that camp, and I met my husband in that camp, and then we start to live together after everything. So if you want to know how I met my husband, please check the video that's going to pop up now. So check, and you will know what connected to this. So that's just it, guys. So we shared everything and everything. So why I'm doing this video is the life was another level. Like I met different people from different background, different home training. Like seriously, in the camp, if you are not careful, you will be depressed. A lot of people was depressed. A lot of people went mental. A lot of people were sick. A lot of people went crazy because of the situation, with different stories. I was just keeping it cool. I was just keeping it cool. Of course, I went depressed, but my depression was not crazy because I could organize myself and also focus. I was very, very focused, and I know why I am here, to be a fighter that win the game. You understand? So I was just praying all the time for God to help me. So in that camp, I came across a lot of temptation, guys. In camp, if you are not careful, you will become a fighter, and you also become an arguer, and you also become a quarreling. A quarreler. Sorry about that, I don't speak. So you also become somebody that fight all the time, somebody that quarrel all the time, somebody that vex all the time, somebody that is angry all the time, if you are not careful. And that is depression. So everybody have level of expressing their depression. So what I did was that a lot of temptation come to me. Shout out those that knows me in this camp that I'm talking about. You can drop it on the comment section if you watch this video. See, guys, I I passed through a lot of temptation, and others also passed through a lot of temptation. But I can be proud to tell you that my 2 years plus in camp, I didn't fight with anybody. The police did not investigate me. No police station. I didn't fight with the social. I didn't fight with anybody in the camp. Like fight, no, I didn't do that. So I overcome those things by keeping myself cool and being focused. Let me tell you guys, it comes to an extent that people will just come to me and say, come, Choice, you be mumu, you no go talk. I would say they say, for me to exchange word, because I'm this kind of a person that I don't like quarrel. I don't want it. It's, you know, I see, make I just talk and say, I too posh, you understand? So na condition I ain't been crayfish, you understand? So I too posh to come they fight for public, the naked. No. I don't feel they do that kind of mad, oh, you understand? Now posh mad, oh, now they do. So at the end of the day, they will just call me, you be mumu, you be this one. I'll say, no, I am not going to do. So instead of me to react, I look for and then thank God I have a beautiful partner, and also along the line I was pregnant and everything. So I was just feeling good with my new family. And I gave birth to my son, my first son. I was just feeling good with my new family. So that's just it, guys. So sorry about that. So that's just it. So I came across with different personality, different characters, different lifestyle, but I respect them. I respect their lifestyle because we were brought up in different background. So guys, how I overcome those time of trial for people, I overcome the oppression by being calm and always remember where I come from. I have a role model, and that's my mentor. Is my father. Shout out. My father is the only, he brought us up alone, and it teaches us how to be responsible in public. So that's just it. So I followed the ways of my father, and anytime he calls me, he advised me, and whenever I cried to him, he calmed me down and everything. So my man was there for me, is there for me. My son is there. So cooking in the kitchen of 15 people, you see people spying into your food. They want to know if you put fish, or if you are just cooking rice without fish. So a lot of competition like that. You also see people say you they want to know if you know many things, your private things, if you have clothes, if you do this one, have you eaten, you understand? People in the camp can go to the extent of using all their money to buy carton of tilapia, carton of turkey, carton of this, just to do competition with other people. You understand? So we cook at night, we do, and guys, I want to bust your goggles. I did social work in the camp. What I mean by social work is €1 work. So I don't want to be idle. So I went to the social and I said, I want to do social work. So they said, which one? And I said, I want to be wash. I start with washing the kitchen. So I start to wash the kitchen. 1 hour is €1. So that is €1 job. So later I changed to the toilet, and later I changed to the kitchen again and everything. So finally the government stopped that in that camp, and then they start to share it that you must wash the toilet and everything. So we start to do it room by room to do that. So guys, what I'm trying to tell you is that whatever situation you find yourself, give thanks to God. Just be strong. Continue to push, and finally God will answer you. So today I have a beautiful family, mother of 2 beautiful kids and a cute husband, and I am out of the camp. And I thank God for those that are going to come across this video, and you're willing and you're praying for a accommodation. I pray that you get it. You're praying also for a resident. I pray that you get it. So that's just it. This video is to motivate, give you hope, give you joy, put smile on your face. This video is to make you strong and tell yourself that you're a survivor. If me, story of motherhood choice, can overcome the struggle, you can overcome it. Shout out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know it can motivate people, share this video out, and don't forget to subscribe. And I remain story of motherhood.